I've been having pain on my lower left ribs, and a couple injuries from couple motorcycle accidents as well, and just pain in general, as well as some difficulty in breathing.
Yeah. Why don't you clue in a little closer to the viewers? How did you get that lower left rib problem?
The lower left rib problem was from sparring. I remember this back in 2019. I was protecting the right side of my body, but the sparring partner threw right hooks to my body, and from there I couldn't continue.
Okay. Well, just to let you know to the viewers over here, we actually got a New York Golden Glove winner over here. Okay. So kind of figures, so all right, so got sparring, got quite a bit of injury to that rib over there, right? What positions have you noticed that aggravates that left rib of yours?
When you apply pressure around this area here, I can't apply too much. I mean, everyday use I would say is okay, but when I'm lifting something heavy or maybe laying on my side too much and apply too much pressure or extended amount of pressure in this area, that's when it hurts the most.
Any particular boxing maneuver you notice that aggravates that too?
This side, no. I just tend to protect it all the time because once it gets hit, I don't think I'll be able to continue a fight.
Understood. Well, what I mean by when you try to throw a left hook, does that aggravate it, or right hooks? Nothing?
I wouldn't say so, no.
Not really. Okay, fair enough. Just out of curiosity, can you throw me a hook so you could tell me the difference, left and a right hook?
Left hook and a right hook?
Yeah.
A left hook is this way.
Yeah, okay.
Right hook is this way.
Okay. Nothing over there?
Nothing.
And you don't feel any tightness or?
No tightness. Usually it's when exercise is getting strenuous, but I do feel the pain in the middle of my chest at that time.
Got it. Understood.
One more.
Sucking something a little bit too. All right. So basically, based on his history, this guy is a boxer. Okay. And the thing with boxers is that they use their hips a lot for their power. And what I've seen on the x-rays, a quick look at it, there's an external rotation to that left hip. So, in addition to, while his gait and his delays is showing both and it's also what the x-ray shows as well, there's a second sacroiliac problem and a left ilium problem at the same time. So we're going to start isolating which is the one we need to triage, which one we need to address on today's visit. In addition to, I'm leaning more towards right now at this time, the left hip is because his rib, I've seen that missing on the x-ray, and I'll show it to you guys closer in a moment, that it can help alleviate a lot of this tension off of it, whereas a sacrum won't do that as much. So let's take a closer look, see what's going on, where the potential abnormal readings are. Okay, grab a tiny one here. Now we're just overlaying all the data we've accumulated at this point, and I'm using the x-ray as a blueprint. Putting all that data all together now. Tender right here?
A little bit.
A little bit. So a little swelling right there. See, that's stuck. That's not moving at all.
Okay.
Hip. How's this feel right here? Not too bad?
Not bad.
Okay. So even though there's some fixation there, we're going to keep an eye on that for future visit. How's that feel right there? Not too bad?
Not too bad. Where you're pressing, it hurts a little bit though.
Kind of figured. How's this feel right here?
It hurts where you're pressing as well.
And that's a 12th dorsal right there.
Okay.
This is not fun. How's this fella right here?
Not too bad. I don't feel anything there.
Not moving too well either.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on this. This 50-50, we may need to address that one. I want to see what that hip alignment does for you.
All right.
As I mentioned before, for boxings, okay, boxers, they really don't get all their power from the chest or from, throwing a punch or what have you. Actually, it's all on the hip. This is like a spring load on action, and they're just like thrusting it all the time over here. They're winding it up and transmitting all that force into the chest and into the arms, okay? So this line over here, ideally I want to smack in the middle over here. But no, it went all the way to the left. So that's what confirms what we're talking about. Your whole pelvis, everything is rotated towards this way, all right? So you're rotated quite a bit going this direction. Now we can't look this way. Our head has to rotate this way. Mm-hmm. So our body's gonna start compensating, okay? So that's what I'm talking about over here. So if you're holding our pelvis like this, and your body has no choice but your head has to rotate this way, what is it gonna do to that rib? It's gonna aggravate it, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I was testing confirm on you, even though yes, you do have one heck of a huge open gap on the second sacral segment right over here, okay? No, actually, I want to try to address this one first. And, right, an exam shows that, no, this is like kind of behaving, but in the future visits, I am going to keep an eye on this thing over here because it may pop out from time to time, okay? So we have to address this one first. In addition to the whole entire pelvis, everything else is also leaning towards this direction as well. We need to level it up. So by adjusting this hip over here, it's going to bring it up, okay? And also take a lot of rotation out and take a lot of pressure over this. In addition to, that's what we see in this rib over here. See this left rib over here compared to your right? It's not the same. Okay? I want it symmetrical. Everything's symmetrical, all the ribs. That left rib is not doing that. So this is also misaligned, your 12th dorsal. Okay, so I need to address this one first. I'll take a lot of pressure over this. We need to address this one as well, okay? And then I'll double check if we need to adjust this rib or not. Same story over here, okay, your mid dorsal over here, okay? Look at your ribs. This rib is a little higher compared to your left, okay? So again, this is kicked out. No, we're gonna count this one down too. Re-level it here. Okay. Because right now it's tilted this direction and rotated in this direction. So we're gonna get it to this direction. And that'll settle this rib down as well. That's what you're feeling. Transmitting that force all to the front of your chest. All right. Okay? And I'm gonna double check, see what's going on in the second dorsal over here. Right? Because that's also rotated this way and rotated that way as well. And then same thing with your neck as well. Fill me in. How's the left rib doing?
This I can't apply too much pressure on.
Give it a try right now. How's it feel?
It's still a little swollen, you know.
Still aggravated? No change to that yet?
Not yet.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay. No. Oh. Good job. Come on up.
Ow.
Walk around a bit. No, come back. That rib is still out. What's different in there?
I still feel it jutting out, but you know.
And that's what I was saying, the rib is still out. I have to set it. Okay. Here it is. Come on up. Walk around. Once more. Yeah, keep on walking a little more. There it goes. All right, now tell me what's different about that rib. Give it a try.
It went inwards a little bit, which is a good thing. It used to be really popping out, you know. Whew.
Nice. What other changes you notice?
I walked a little better. I feel like I have better posture now.
Great. How's the chest? How's the front of the chest?
Still feels a little tight.
All right. That's to be expected. Okay. I'm going to try it. Give it some hooks there. See how it is.
Sure.
How's it?
Better rotation.
Yeah, we're gonna make this guy ready for the ring. Gonna be one dangerous dude in there. Okay, let's take a look, see what else is going on. Right. There is a big one. Come on. Good. Just shoulder back. There you go. Good. Not bad. Your SC is jammed here. Hold on. There it is. Slightly out. AC slightly out this one. There it goes. There's the other big one. Yep. There it is. Okay, stand up. Okay, go ahead. Throw some punches. See how I like it. How's the shoulders?
Loose. Much looser.
All right. Let's fine tune you up to your chin.
Sure.
Okay, let's check your elbows. They're fine. Get your thumbs out.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Elbows are nice and solid. And they slightly out. Thumbs. That was itching to go. Okay, go ahead. Clench. See how I like them?
Tighter grip.
Yeah, that's what we like. All right. Now let's go ahead. Let's work on your feet. Now I understand you had a motorcycle accident recently.
2 of them, yes.
Okay. What was the more recent one?
The more recent one was beginning of the year, I would say, January.
And you landed pretty hard on that left ankle, did you
The
not?
motorcycle actually landed on me.
Okay, that's fun. Well, here's the story with this case over here. I'm seeing a discontinuity over here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that tells me that no, you actually have a fracture in your fibula, the very tip of it, and it's in the process of healing.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, right now I'm not going to try to adjust your ankle, this left ankle over here. We gotta leave it alone. We can see it over here. See that? That's where that discontinuity is. So it's this tip right over here. Okay. Yeah, that's the outside of your left ankle. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
So when that thing fully heals up, then we'll adjust your left ankle.
All right.
But your right ankle, we'll take a closer look at that fella. And that's where we see, talus is definitely out. Cuboid, I'm gonna take a closer look at that one. Metatarsals are out. So let's take a look. Now the best I could do for you for this one, okay, because for a boxer, right, especially for a technical fighter, an outboxer, okay, being on your feet is very important. Okay, so we want the spring in this, as there is a suspension system, to be in tip-top condition over here. So while I can't set this, the best thing I could do for you is pump it up, get some of this fluid and edema out of this joint. So this alone can give you a little extra edge. So yeah, you feel that now? Start to loosen up here. Because it wants to spring back into its normal alignment. Now this talus is definitely out. First metatarsal's out, cuboid's out. All right, this one gets set.
Fuck that one.
Yeah, these cuboid's out, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna pump it up a bit. Yes. There we go. Okay, come on up. Walk around. Okay, feedback. How's the feet?
I could step a little better. I felt like when I first walked in here, I was more walking like that. But now I could actually use the whole foot at least.
How's the left foot feeling?
A little better as well.
So just want to remind you, the viewers as well, okay? Yes, that's an old fracture, okay? It's still the process of healing. So that's why we're able to mobilize it, okay?
Mhm.
We didn't adjust it. So even mobilization itself, even with a mostly healed up fracture, we could still make that happen. But when it's fully healed up, then we will get to business on that one.
Okay.
So, it's going to be a matter of time before we get to that. Before we get to that. In the meantime, what you do is you can do some gentle rehab for that left ankle. Trace the letters of the alphabet. All right. So right. You're going to move your foot. Trace like big A, B, C.
Okay.
You got it.
Sounds good.
Right. And in the meantime, we want to ice it down and get pump all that fluid on the way.
All right.
All right. So that's what the deal is, champ. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'll see you next time.
Sure thing, Doc. From last time, what got fixed was my problem here in the middle of the rib. Mm-hmm. It back then it used to bother me when it comes to breathing. Now at least, I've only been it's only been 2 days since the last adjustment, but breathing problem seems to be fixed. And when it comes to the rib popping out, right here on the left side, it subsided a little bit as well.
All right, hey, that's great. Good. Come on. No more. Set this phone. Good. Right there. Okay, come on up.
My lord.
Now, check that rib out.
Subsiding, which is a good thing.
Yep. All right. How is everything else coming along?
Sore.
No, I mean your shoulders, your joints, everything else.
It's good. I noticed back home I get a little bit better posture, but then again, it's sore, like I said.
Listen. Oh, this is doing much better.
Okay.
SC is still good. Good. A little bit, not too bad. Okay, send it for me, please. Oh, that was itching to go. See, start with this one. We're just gonna pump it up. Some mobility is better than nothing. See, start with this one. Just gonna pump that cuboid. Just steadily nudging it back into a proper alignment as best as it can. That's healing. Cuboid still out. There it is. Okay. How do you like your feet?
It's pretty good. The right one's stepping much, much better, which is a great thing.
Good. Again, we just gotta let that left foot, the left ankle heal up a little more before we go downtown on that. All right?
Will do.
All right. Thanks. See you next time.
Thank you, Doc.
Oh, you're welcome.